are live. 6:30 Saturday evening. Hey, Big S. Hey, Fans Buses Gaming. Hey, Danny Kaman. Hello, Megan, you're fourth. That's right, listen to Megan. Hello there, honking guy. Hey, Michelle. Hello, Susan. Hello, Nina. And hello, Harjot. So I'm here. Whoa. So I'm here in the East End on the Danforth at Coxwell and Danforth. Hey, Whitby dude. Hey, Vivian. Hey, Giuseppe. Big S, I've been good. I've been very good. Hello, Tara Evans. Hello, Pedro. Hello, Tam V. Red Robin 13. Hello. This is Ken, not Johnny, but Johnny might be watching, so maybe you said hello to Johnny in that sense. Hello, honking person. Hey, high fiver. So I got here in a big rush from my apartment. I literally just got off the subway and basically ran around the corner here to start the stream on time. Hello, Rhonda. Hey, K. Den. Michelle Briggs. It's good to see everybody. So since the last bunch of streams I've done have been around downtown, I thought I'd get out of downtown for once in a while. Hey, Claire. How are things in Ireland? Hello, Alex. Alex in York. It's a very nice day. I think it's around 24 degrees now. It's gotten a little cooler. It was warmer earlier. So yeah, we're just gonna walk around some of the east side, or the East End really. Maybe go through a couple neighborhoods I've never streamed through before. Wasn't even sure if I was going to stream today, but then I thought, well, it is Saturday and I usually do stream on Saturdays, and what if I'm too lazy tomorrow? Maybe I should do it today. So I can be lazy tomorrow if I want to. Susan, yeah. I agree. I think we're ready. The numbers indicate we're ready. Every other place with our numbers is open. Why not us? Are we special? I guess we're special. Hey, Pamela. Even though it's not terribly hot or muggy out, I'm still gonna walk on the shady side of the street because that's what I do. So we're in the Danny part of the Danforth. They call it the Danny. It's east of Greektown. I think the last time I live streamed through here, it was still winter. Thought I'd head east and then head south. And then head west. That's sort of the plan. East, then south, then west. Because west will take me towards home. Brand collabs, huh? I don't even look at most of the messages I get that are like DMs from people that I'm not following. That whole sort of forgotten DM section. I never look at it. Hey fans, Buses Gaming. Johnny Strides, $2 for a shot of espresso. I will have to start drinking coffee. Thank you very much, Johnny. Hope you're taking it easy, maybe chillaxing. So yeah, this isn't Greektown as I mentioned, so this isn't where all the action is as far as the Danforth goes, but you know, as you can see, there is a little bit of activity here on this part of the Danforth. It's pretty hopping right here. I think I'll just quickly walk past this Muzak. Looks like the bike lanes here. The bike lanes here sort of got reconfigured. Ah, you're going to chow down, Mr. Strides. So the bikes can still go through, they just sort of have to take a little bit of a detour around the patios. Let's watch this one in action. Go around the patio. There you go. That was exciting. Jake Wan, I just said this is the Danforth, the Danny as it's called in this section. It's well east of Greektown, east of Coxwell. I started the stream at Coxwell in Danforth. Haha. 12, not as exciting as my parkour. Well, what could be? What could be more exciting than that? I have to admit that parkour seemed a lot more exciting from my point of view than it did from the camera's point of view when I rewatched that stream later. It didn't look nearly as impressive as it did to me while I was actually doing it. We got people out cruising. They're cruising the Danforth. Yeah, I know, I usually do that backflip, you know, that's a regular part of my parkour routine, but I just kind of left it out that day. I don't know why. Look, wiener dogs. Hey, Alan K. Hey, Monica. Look, I'm not downtown. Hey, walking lady. I see that you've started doing some live streams, some 10-minute live streams in various locations. I watched a couple of those. I was waiting for you to talk though. Maybe that will come later. Hey, Sanjay. I'm on the Danforth, Alan K. Sort of east of Coxwell and west of Maine. Hey, Peter Stock. Yes, I am on Danforth Avenue, Harjot. Hello, John O'Meara. 38 in Thunder Bay, yeah? Wow. You're getting a little taste of that Western Canada heat wave, although I think we're going to get some of that too. We have been getting 30-some degree temperatures here too, but I think we're in for another wave. I like the bars around here. They kind of have a bit of a divey quality to them. If I was a bar person, these are the kind of bars I would probably go to. Certainly not to the King Street West bars, if you want to call them. They're not really bars anyway. Yeah, this is good walking weather. I'm not minding this. Hey, Jenny, $10 super chat for no reason unless you wish to sing a Doors song. I noticed you've been on a bit of a Doors Jim Morrison kick, Jenny. Was it the anniversary of Jim Morrison's death, I think? The 50th anniversary? Reggie Gagnon, $3.99 for some ice cream. Thank you very much, Reggie. Some ice cream does sound very good right now. Here's Woodbine Avenue. Yo. All right then, yes. Well, this is the first I've seen of your adoration of the Doors, I think. I saw the band that included 2 original members of the Doors back in the day. They played a show in my hometown. They were called the Doors of the 21st Century. And they had Ian Astbury, I think was named, the singer from The Cult, standing in as lead singer. And they had a different drummer, but Ray Manzarek was there, and Robbie Krieger was there. And it was almost, if you'd closed your eyes, you'd swear you're at a real Doors show. Yeah, he was like in his 60s, I think, then, and he was playing his organ with his elbows and doing all kinds of crazy things. He was having a blast. I was thinking my favorite Doors song might be Riders on the Storm. Every time it sort of rumbles with thunder, that song pops into my head for a minute. The soft parade, nice. I was actually a big fan of the Doors movie that Oliver Stone made. I remember I saw that in the theater, and I thought it was pretty awesome. Although, you know, it is Oliver Stone, so he kind of hypes everything up and sort of tried to turn Jim into some kind of spirit god or something. But, but I mean, it was a cool movie. I do have it on DVD. I think he tried to turn Jim into a shaman, I guess. Love me 2 times. Miles away. That one, Monica? Love me 2 times. Yeah, Val Kilmer. Glad somebody does, Michelle. Yeah, that's a good question, Jenny. I'm sure there are many different opinions on that. Pizza! There's no mistaking what they sell here. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, a lot of rockers from that era managed to kind of pull themselves together and are still alive today, so, you know, he might have been one of those. Hey, Michael Stern.
Okay, come here.
Oh. Working at the car wash, man. Getting dinner ideas. Well, I'm always sort of thinking a little bit about what I'll be having for dinner. I think up ahead is Main Street. I think that's where I'll start heading south. This part of the Danforth is pretty quiet. I think I'll just walk across this red light. Something non-girthy. Haha. Very clean? You mean the sidewalks are very clean? We have very clean sidewalks. Dun, 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 dun. Very clean sidewalks. Dun, 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 dun. No garbage to be found. Dun, 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 dun. Cleanliness all around. Dun, 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 dun. All the random honking. Are people just that excited to see a guy walking down the street with a gimbal, or are they honking at something else? Ready to start heading south. I might check out Kingston Road. There's a little retail section along Kingston Road that I've never streamed through before. No, you never heard that before? I've only seen it on the street signs. I've never actually heard anyone say it out loud either, except myself in my videos. Make no mistake, there are bargains to be found. Are you excited about KFC 12? I don't even smell it. Usually every time you walk by KFC, the best thing about it is you can smell it, right? There's no smell whatsoever. What kind of lame-ass KFC is that? Michael Stern. Nothing much is new. Just doing my thing. I slept in today. It was really good. Good, like 8.5 hours sleep. I'll walk up this side. Red Robin? Yeah, I have actually. I went there one time. I did not get nude though. Not that I'm against that or anything, it just didn't happen. I know, Jenny, it was awesome. It was very awesome. Sometimes you just need a sleep like that to sort of make everything right again. Yeah, this is very gorgeous weather. Am I pro-nudity? Well, I suppose. In certain situations, for sure, yeah. I'm certainly not anti-nudity. When I come out of the shower, I'm in no big rush to get dressed or anything. I just sort of take my time and eventually, you know, I get dressed. Yeah, Bevy, haven't seen her lately. TMI. I merely answered a question, Whitby dude. It's all your fault, Jenny. It's all your fault. Shrinkage, yeah, that only happens when you're in cold water. I was in the pool! I was in the pool! The water was cold. You mean it shrinks? Like a frightened turtle! And the best part is when she says, I don't know how you guys walk around with those things. Yes, the one and only Costanza. And it's for the best. Some things are better off unknown to some. This cool little street here. This is like a little slice of Philadelphia here. Serenity now. Norwood Terrace. That's what that street is called. Yeah, that's awesome, 12. When I went to New York last time, I made a point to go to the restaurant that they all hung out at. And the show was called Monks. In real life, it's called Tom's, just Tom's Restaurant. Doesn't look anything like how it did on the show on the inside, though, but it's the same on the outside, obviously. Hey, Mohammed. Welcome to the stream. We're walking south along Main Street here. Just coming up to Gerrard Street. Oh yeah, cool. You were there, Whitby, dude? The French fries are really good. That's my takeaway memory from that place. Oh, you mean Star Ray TV, Rolling with Ian? Yeah, I get that channel. I have a antenna stuck to my window and I get Star Ray TV. It's like a pirate TV station. Those are things you just don't find much anymore. And it's pretty cool. There's no commercials, it just plays weird old programming. Movies and some old shows that you might not have seen in 30 years. Steven, not really. I mean, I did a little bit way back in the day, just noodling around trying to learn guitar, but I never really stuck with it. Is that where it is, Rolling with Ian? That's cool. Yeah, I usually always get their signal perfectly fine. I think it helps that I'm on the 8th floor and my window faces southeast. I also get all the Buffalo stations, no problem either. Yeah. Pretty good. I get, like, all in all, it's like 43, 44 channels over the air with my antenna. It's Planet Dog. What goes on at Planet Dog? This is like a cute little main street here, and it's actually called Main Street. I think at one time this section of the city was an independent municipality that later got annexed. So at one time this main street was the main street, I would say, for this former little place, whatever it was called. Yeah, it is very nice. It's just very homey and quaint. More of these nice old row houses. Maybe I will cross, since there's no traffic here. It's easier to read the chats when I'm in the shade. I cannot deny that, Michael Stern. Hey, funny dog. Look at that awesome old former police station, I guess. Now it's a community center. That place is... That's a fantastic old building. Stephen, I guess you're just not as ideally situated as I am. I just kind of got lucky. There's no obstructions or anything blocking my antenna, blocking the signals anywhere. I get all the Toronto stations, all the Buffalo stations. Look at this awesome old fire station too. Like a fire station and a former police station. 1911. That's when that building was built. 1922. Oh no, number 22, sorry. Fire station number 22, back when that's how they had them numbered. Now it's fire station 226. Oh yeah, funny dog, that's awesome. What bench? Was there a bench? You mean in front of the fire station? Yeah, that's a cool bench. 1910, okay, there's the date for this building. 1910. Cookie or ice cream bar? I would have to say ice cream bar. Unless it's a peanut butter cookie. That's the only cookie that beats an ice cream bar. And look at the tower for this old fire station. This might be one of my favorite sections of the city I've ever walked through here. Go Argos. Yeah, I think I've tried the ones from Metro, Whippy Dude. Megan. Excellent, excellent. Here's another nice old building. Church, obviously. Calvary Baptist Church. Ice cream bar or Beavertail restaurant? Well, I'd have to say Beavertail, maybe. I just remember the few times in my life I've had a Beavertail. I thought it was amazing every time. I don't think I've had one in a good 15 years or more. Oh yeah, I'm missing out on some police action rolling. Maybe I'd rather be here. There's no police action, but there were sirens just a second ago. And it's just so shady and nice here. Look at this place. Steve, no, I have not. big burrito? Yes. I'm all in favor of a big burrito. Yeah, sidewalk rider. I didn't even acknowledge it this time. Oh, I think I see Kingston Road up ahead. Good man, he's riding on the street, see? That's how you do it. I know, right, Eddie? Main Street Psychological Center. Interesting. Know there was a Big Carrot location here. Yeah, that'd be a cool alternate route to take, Whitby dude. Ken, what? Hey, Poquito and Candy. Yeah, this end of town is pretty nice. I think there's, east of here, there's another sort of commercial strip along Kingston Road. But I'm going to be heading west now. Here we are again. Now I can walk back westward either on Queen Street or on Gerrard Street. Just trying to decide which one I should take. Oh, it's the best rolling with Ian. It's the best. I think you can get some awesome views of the skyline like around here. Yeah, right here. I called it. I spy with my little eye our financial district and a CN tower. Is there fires in Toronto? Well, no. I mean, unless you count, you know, just occasional buildings and houses and things like that. But I mean, if you're thinking of like wildfires and that sort of thing, it's not really a factor here in this part of Canada. Godwin, hey, yeah, we're on Kingston Road. See the South Core. Yeah, we don't get wildfires in Toronto. Annette, you still have Burrito Boys in the falls? Awesome. Someone mentioned that to me before. That's how I know if I go to Niagara Falls, it will be A-OK. And Michael Stern, old TV shows you're mentioning? Almost all my favorite shows are old TV shows. Downtown looks so far away. Wow, that's hard to believe, Godwin. Almost got smacked in the face by some low-hanging leaves. I think this part of town is often referred to as the upper beaches. If you head south from here, it'll take you into the beaches. Charlie Brown and Lucy are looking pretty hardcore there. Here's a nice old school convenience store. All it's missing is the vintage Coke sign or Pepsi sign. He's a good man, that Charlie Brown. Your sister's coming soon? That's awesome. I was quite the big fan of the Peanuts when I was a kid. I think more so than most kids. Hey, Guadalupe. Hello there. Yeah, Jenny? One cool thing that I thought, being a fan of Peanuts, was that in my hometown North Bay we had a cartoonist living there with a big comic strip called For Better or For Worse, and she was friends with Charles Schulz, since they were both cartoonists and they were both in the same business and all that, and they'd met each other a bunch of times and became friends, and he would come to North Bay to visit her. So Charles Schulz in my hometown was not uncommon. Yeah, Lynn Johnson was her name, yep. She even included North Bay in the For Better or For Worse comic strip. Because the town they lived in the strip was just a fictional town. But the daughter in the comic strip, their daughter Elizabeth, when she went to university, she had her go to Nipissing University in North Bay. So North Bay was featured in the For Better For Worse comic strip whenever it showed Elizabeth at university. Something smells really good around here. Maybe that's what I'm smelling right over there. Got some barbecue action. Even though I don't eat burgers anymore, they still smell darn good when you smell them. They smell very, very good. Wah, 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 wah. That voice, yeah. IS calendar. I had to do it. I mean, when someone mentions the Charlie Brown teacher, you just have to do that. And now that I'm thinking about these comic strips, also the Scott Pilgrim comic book series, Brian Lee O'Malley, the creator of Scott Pilgrim, also lived in North Bay for a time. And I'm pretty sure that the character Scott Pilgrim himself was supposed to be from North Bay, but then he moved to Toronto. And that's where the comic strip takes place, in Toronto. But Scott Pilgrim was originally a North Bay guy who moved to Toronto. And the girl who plays drums in his band, she goes to Nipissing University in North Bay as well. So that's kind of weird.
Back in the day.
It is a cemetery. (1886), 1889, 1883. (1869). Some of these go way back. Yeah, I heard that, Whippy dude. I think that'll be good. It's much needed. I hope so, Godwin. I want to take a couple ghosts home with me. That'd be fun. Why did I leave? I don't know. I guess it was just sort of like a breakup. I broke up with North Bay. We had a long relationship. We just sort of drifted apart. I guess I'm making my way down to Queen Street. Wasn't sure if I was going to go to Gerrard or Queen, but I guess Queen has won. Yeah, I guess it all depends, Janet. Like, there is work in the healthcare field sometimes. There's work at the university and the college sometimes. There is work in government offices sometimes. And there's work in the mining equipment manufacturing industry. There's no actual mines in North Bay, but there are companies that manufacture equipment used in the mining industry. Dimitri, yeah, of course. Oh, that's cool. I'm not sure what TCPL is. Oh, did I miss an angry dude? I didn't even notice him. Yeah, it's nice walking through these shady residential areas, but I'm kind of looking forward to getting back onto a more busy commercial street. Ah, okay. Trans-Canada Pipelines, yep. There was also an aircraft manufacturing kind of scene in North Bay, or there was. I'm not sure how it's going, but there were a number of companies manufacturing aircraft. Yeah, and it was the headquarters of NORAD. I mean, it still is, but NORAD is not what it used to be. Back in the day, it had that huge underground facility called Sage. It was built underneath a big hill, like we call it the mountain in North Bay. And it was built something like 800 feet underneath pure bedrock. And it was a 3-story office building that was made to withstand any sort of nuclear attack. And it had all the big screens and all the computer terminals, just like in that War Games movie with Matthew Broderick. So we had the sort of the Canadian version of that in North Bay. But that's mothballed now. Now they have an above ground facility that's much smaller. Yeah, that was built during the whole height of the Cold War. When did they start taxing super chats? I have no idea. I didn't even know that that was a thing, Jenny. I never got any sort of notification from YouTube about that. Are we in Toronto or are we in Montreal? Do I eat Indian food? Yeah. I mean, not all the time or anything, but yeah, I like it. It is good stuff. As long as it's not too spicy. I'm not a fan of the overly spicy. Oh, sweet, rolling, nice. Huh, I don't know when they started doing that, Jenny. I think that could be a possibility, Godwin. I haven't had my daily ice cream sandwich yet. It is major convenience. Much, much better than minor convenience. Never go to minor convenience, only major convenience. Steven, yeah, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 12, I don't know, I'm just sort of guessing. Probably like 25,000 steps or so. All right, we made it to Queen Street. Well, things will pick up a little bit in the pedestrian action. Hey, Zachary. Hey, Gabrielle. Bonjour. Hey, Melissa. How you doing? My sister Melissa has joined the chat. And watch out, she's a mod. Yeah, YouTube is making all kinds of changes, annoying changes. A while ago I had to submit all my tax information to the Internal Revenue Service, even though I'm Canadian. It's like, hey IRS, keep away from me. Good old Rogers, huh? No, I didn't have to pay them, Sanjay. I just had to submit my tax information and make sure I was able to qualify for basically not getting taxed. They have tax agreements between Canada and the US for certain services, I guess. So basically what it comes down to is I will not have to give them any money because of these tax agreements between the US and Canada. It's Pizza Nova. This is a pretty good pizza place, I thought. And Burrito Banditos.
careful if you make a video.
Yes, Sanjay, yes, thank goodness for the tax treaty. Puff Pandas. That's a good name for a vape store. Even though it is a vape store. Hey Keenan, how are you? I don't think I'm going to make it to Dundas Square this time, Mark. I'll probably just make it into downtown before we get to the 2-hour mark. I would imagine I'd get to downtown by then, but not all the way to Dundas Square though. Yeah, well, it's mostly Western Canada that's been hit with that crazy heat wave. We had our normal sort of hot Toronto weather. I mean, that happens every year, where it gets into the 30s or even the 40s with the humidex. That's nothing unusual for here. But in BC, they don't usually get like that hot. So that's a big deal for them, at least not on the coast. The interior of BC gets hot, but it's more like a dry heat. It's not a humid heat that we get here in southern Ontario. But all of BC is getting hammered with extreme heat. And well across Western Canada, not just BC. This part of Queen, yeah, is pretty quiet. I mean, it's a bit of a non-retail zone here. Yeah, I think there was a temperature like in the high 40s Celsius. That's just temperature, not even humidex, if they even had a humidex. That's the actual temperature. That's insane. Hey, Jim Martin, all right, have a good night. And have yourself a great weekend as well. Thanks for dropping by the stream. And no, I don't play any consoles. Never really got into it. I don't smell McDonald's yet. So much bass there, I don't think YouTube will pick up anything from that music. No, I don't play computer games either. I'm not really the gaming type guy, I guess you could say. I more the listen to music or watch a movie or TV show kind of guy when it comes to entertaining myself. Never really got into computer games or video games. Chicken Joy, country fried chicken. Sanjay, yeah, I have. Yeah. I mean, I played video games in the 80s, you know, like Atari and ColecoVision and Nintendo later on. You know, I played video games in that era. But then I stopped. I don't know, but by the time I was out of my teens. Oh, what's going on?
Right.
How you doing? How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. Yeah.
Going to a party.
You're going to a party? Nice. All right. Right on. Everyone's saying, who are these people? No. Yes. All right.
We're just in the area.
All right. Have a good one. All right. See you later. Bye. Yeah, that was Ryan Rides in Terratopia. Someone asked if I like science fiction. I love science fiction. Yes. That is my favorite genre of movie or TV show. Would be good. I haven't seen those guys in a very long time. I love Star Trek. I've seen every Star Trek, every movie, every show, all of it. Many times over. Yep. Hey, Mike Harris. Hey, Michael Ligon. Yeah, I know, right? They're real. They have flesh and blood. I think, big S, I think it is. That's just my opinion. I like Star Wars too. Don't get me wrong. I like both. But if I had to choose, I would choose Star Trek. And we're coming into Leslieville. There we go. Hello, and Bob Cajun. JD Fisher, I will look into that. I can't do it right this second, but I will definitely get back to you on that. And who is my favorite captain? Probably Picard. I mean, you know, classic Picard, not current day Picard from that new show that he's on, but old school Picard for sure. And Cisco. I thought Cisco was awesome. Yeah, well, hey, you can't go wrong with Captain Kirk. You can't go wrong with Captain Kirk. There's another KFC, and I don't smell anything again. Oh, did I miss a super chat? I didn't see it. Maybe it happened while I was talking to Ryan Rides. I'm looking, I'm scrolling through here, but well, Vivian, if you sent a super chat, thank you very much. I just can't see it here. $20.99, yeah. For some reason it's not showing up. But wow, thank you very much, Vivian, for $20.99. You know how much I appreciate all your support. I'm like scrolling way back here and it's nowhere to be found. Yeah, so sorry for missing that, Vivian, but yeah, thank you very much. And thanks for bringing that to my attention. If you ever notice I miss a super chat, by all means, let me know. Awesome, Vivian. I try to keep you all entertained.
Yeah, you threw good parties.
Yeah, maybe Godwin, because it's not even showing up at the top, you know, where you see your last couple supers up at the top above the chat. It's not even there. Hey, Lisa Palmer's in the house. So we're in Leslieville, as you can see. Legs tired? Not yet. My legs are pretty resilient. They don't tire very easily. We got a little bit of patio action. Hey, Maroof. Happy Saturday.
Right?
know my sister used to.
Mark S, I don't drive actually. I have no need to drive. I live, you know, where I live, and everything I need is within walking distance or a quick transit ride, so no need for a car. The merch sales are going all right. I just had a recent sale. And thank you everyone who has bought some of my merch. You all know who you are. And thank you to my most recent sale. Hope you enjoy that shirt. I do have a link in the description to my merch store if anyone's interested in checking it out. Got t-shirts, hoodies, and a mug. That's right, a TheKenContinuum mug. Yeah, isn't that right, Whippy Dude? I thought so. I could say the same the other way around, Michael Stern. Haha. Hey, Wanda. My Canada Day was very chill. I just sort of took it easy, stayed in, and did nothing. Crossing Leslie Street. Where do you think this neighborhood got its name? Or is it the other way around? Did the street get its name from the neighborhood? Do you smell something? I don't know, I smell something. My weekend was good so far. I mean, slept in today, so that's a good way to start the weekend.
Charlie's swimming lessons, but
There was sort of a plan to do a family thing like Canada Day, but it fell through. But we'll do it another time. That's right, Alan. Curzon Street. Huh. Now, a Star Trek fan would immediately think of something upon seeing that word. Am I right? Am I right? Curzon, Dax. That was just a little bit of nerding out there. Sorry about that.
I wouldn't have even noticed it.
That's awesome, Wanda. Yeah, by the way, happy 4th of July to all the Americans watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Great long weekend. We are in the East End. I have no plans to get a haircut, Sanjay, but I imagine eventually I will. I'm keeping it long for now. See if we can bring back Hippie Ken. Or maybe Grunge Ken. We'll bring back Grunge Ken. How about that? I'll get my old plaid shirts out. I'll tie one around my waist. Hey, Felix. Hello in New Orleans. Yes, and happy 4th of July. I think you're the first person from New Orleans that I've had in the stream, as far as I know. I just watched a video yesterday on YouTube about the New Orleans accent called yat. I thought that was pretty cool. They call it yat because apparently it's commonplace in New Orleans for people to greet each other saying, "Hey, where you at?" And so it became yat. Get it? Yeah, I did have a buzz cut then. That was less than a year ago, and my hair is already kind of almost to my shoulders. Haha, awesome, Felix. Mark S., is it your birthday Tuesday? Well, hey, happy pre-birthday. That's true, Wanda. There's accents all over the place in the United States. It's a lot different here. The Canadian accent is...
What about Canadian accents? Cool.
much less variation.
All right, eh? Take it easy, eh? Have a good day there, bud.
All right, you too.
All right, eh?
I mean, there's much less variation, as I was saying, in the Canadian accents across the country. Just small little things here and there. Nothing like the New York accent versus the Texas accent, or the southern drawl of Mississippi versus, you know, the California Valley girl or something like that.
It's like when you land on it,
Pennsylvania Dutch, yeah. Yeah, there are, like, the East Coast, I think, has the most distinctive accents. Newfoundland accent for sure. Cape Breton. Even just some of the smaller towns around Nova Scotia, you can definitely hear something different in the way they speak. Yeah, that's true, John O'Meara. I remember when I was traveling through Europe back in the day, I was staying in a hostel. When I was in Amsterdam, staying in a hostel, and, you know, I met a bunch of the people who were staying there, and one of them was a guy from the States, and we'd been talking for a while, you know, just chit-chatting. And then, you know, after we'd been talking for I don't know how long, he just sort of says, "So whereabouts in the States are you from?" And then I went, "Oh no, I'm from Canada actually." And he went like, "No, what?" He said, "You can't be, you don't have a Canadian accent." And I was like, "Well, this is how everyone I know talks in Canada." So I guess he was expecting to hear something else. Because him and I talk pretty much the same. We had the same accent as far as my ears could tell. Used to run this block, Mike Harris. Haha. Well, I'm running it now. That's right. I'm running Queen and Pape. Oh yeah, Maroof? Is it Wanda's birthday? Did I miss that? Well, happy birthday to Wanda if that's the case.
It's hard.
On the 7th, all right. Well, hey, have a happy birthday on the 7th then, Wanda. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. That girl went, hello, hello. We got some more patio action. That guy is a stable genius. Much preferable than an unstable genius. Yeah, you see the odd payphones still around. I often like to take a look at them to see if they are working. Most of them aren't even working anymore. It's a bit of a running joke, actually. It's like, does this phone work? Yes or no? Most of the time it's no. Anyone just joining in, we're on Queen Street. So we're just walking through Leslieville. We're heading west towards downtown. What's a payphone? In my day, that was how you talk to people. When you didn't have a phone in your own house. Hey, Total Tech. I see up ahead the Value Village store that I often go to, or I used to often go to. I haven't been there since before the pandemic. I think I'm almost due for another visit now that they're reopened to in-store shopping again. Party lines, yeah. I remember party lines. I mean, I was a kid, but I remember. Look at these old school. I wonder how old and where these came from. Yeah, pocket of quarters. Party lines were kind of like the pre-internet version of chat roulette or something. Except without the unexpected schlongs. And here's the Valley Village. I think we're gonna have to come here soon. Get a couple new t-shirts, maybe some new pants. Because as you might have heard in a couple previous streams, my pants now have air conditioning down below, which can be good, but it can also be bad. Logan Avenue. There's a nice old school Canada Dry sign. Look at that. I bet you that's been hanging there for like 60 years. Eddie's Confectionery. Ha! That's awesome. It's still called Eddie's too. Eddie's lives on. Yep, it is funny, Michelle. Canada Dry, yeah. For a while, that was my favorite beverage of choice, I guess you could say. It is the champagne of ginger ale. I know it said that on the bottles when I used to buy it. Oh yeah, Richard, that's cool. I wonder how long that store has been there with that name. Here's Jimmy Simpson Park. Shooting some hoops. I mostly drink root beer now. I've sort of switched over. Hey, Steve Blades.
It's like smoke things.
It smells really good around here, like something's cooking. It's like, hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How How's about a cooking something up with me? Oh, now the smell of good cooking has been replaced by the smell of weed. Just like that. Bring back the cooking smell. I know, right? Rolling. I've never tried Jamaican root beer. I'd like to. Does it have a bite like Barks? Barks has bite, right? Remember? Mike Harris is a legend on Degrassi Street. Well, I can name some other legends on Degrassi Street. I would say Wheels was definitely a legend on Degrassi Street. What about Joey Jeremiah? I don't drink, Ian, but Hire's root beer, the regular version, is alright. I haven't had that in a long time, though. Yeah, I guess now Drake is a legend on Degrassi Street. This is Degrassi Street, here, right here, by the way. We are... Although the spelling is different. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry about this.
Let's do that.
Having some gimbal problems here. There we go. See, they spell it like with two separate words here, whereas on the show it's all one word. That's true, he did have a sad ending.
You know, and then
I like A&W root beer. Did you know that the A&W root bear and the A&W root bear theme was first used in Canada, and then it was later adopted by the American A&W company, but it was originally just a Canadian thing, and it proved to be so successful that, yeah, it sort of spread down to the States as well. You know the one I'm talking about, you know, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Boardwalk Brad, $5. Am I going for the longest stream? I'm not sure. Yeah, anything's possible. Thank you very much for the $5, Boardwalk. I think my longest stream was just under 2.5 hours. So, yeah, we might get around to that point again. I'm still continuing, Godwin. We're continuing along Queen Street. I think we're continuing through Leslieville. And actually, we're in Riverside now, sorry. Yeah, we crossed into Riverside after we passed under that railroad bridge back there. I know, right? I wouldn't put it past them rolling. Tara was in that commercial. You were in the A&W But commercial? And there's the Opera House. It's a live music venue. It's been like shuttered for who knows how long. Like over a year. So hopefully that will come back to life very soon, maybe in the next few weeks. Oh, thanks, Jerry K. Yeah, I think the patios will remain after indoor dining is permitted again. Hello, Yusuf Hack. Yeah, I'm walking towards Broadview. Broadview's right here, actually. And Godwin, $5 for still continuing. Contributing to the Burrito and Kit Kat Ice Cream Fund. Wow, thank you very much, Godwin. Your streams are awesome. For those who don't know, Godwin has a YouTube channel where he also walks around the greater Toronto area and sometimes beyond into like Kitchener, Waterloo and Guelph, and lots of walks up in York region, just north of the city, and he does streams as well, so check out Godwin's channel. I missed your stream where you went shopping in Walmart. I saw it later on though. I'm wondering.
Yes, he was very mad.
I think I'm going to go north here along Broadview. Photos from around New York. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to try that Kit Kat ice cream. I've never tried it. I love Kit Kats, you know, the actual Kit Kat chocolate bars, so how could you go wrong? So I'm going to head up through the Broadview section of East Chinatown. Yeah, I think I'm heading towards Riverdale Park. That seems to be the plan now. Hey Estelle, how are you? Yeah, I'll definitely try it, Maroof. See, we're at 169. Last time I actually went over 200, which was good to see. That was the first time that had happened in a while. The stream I did on Wednesday evening. And I got quite a few new subscribers too after I got home and took a look at my analytics. That being said, if I have any people who are enjoying this who haven't subscribed, by all means, go ahead and do so. And you'll see more of these streams while I talk about Star Trek and the Doors and the Beatles and Scooby-Doo and Freaks and Geeks and whatever else comes up. And sometimes I sing, so be warned. Hello, frustrated gamer. Hey, Clayton Crawford, how are you? Well, I'm sure you can get a breakfast taco somewhere. There's no shortage of taco places around the city now, that's for sure. I think Kensington Market alone has about a dozen of them. Yeah, Action Kid, Walk, Ride, Fly, those are both awesome channels as well. The TheKenContinuum Variety Hour. And it is Dundas. Ah, you're almost there, Clayton Crawford. Just another million to go.
Dundas to Dundas West Station.
So now we're coming into East Chinatown. Hey, Shane Toy, how are you? Like the old school streetcar Felix Fisher, not so much. Sometimes they bust out some of the old style ones just for novelty's sake, but they're mostly these modern Flexity Outlook LRT vehicles now. They do operate like regular streetcars though, with mixed traffic and stops along the way like a bus. Hello, Yusuf. And hey, Brad Palmer. They just recently retired some of the older streetcars actually. that had been in use since the early 1980s, I believe. Oh, hello, Shane in Abbotsford. So here's East Chinatown, at least the Broadview Avenue section of it. It also runs along Gerrard Street up ahead. Smells very fruity here. Hey G-Man, how are things in Montana? Do I TikTok? I certainly do not. No TikTok for me. There's a look down Gerrard to the other spine of East Chinatown. And here's a cool old public library building. It's the Riverdale branch, Toronto Public Library. Reggie, yeah, I did. Actually, I have a video where I sort of walked around that area yesterday just to see what was going on around there. It's very sad, very, very tragic thing. But they caught the guy, so that's good. He's in custody. Janet, yeah. I think a lot of people are sort of ditching a lot of their old social media accounts. I think Snapchat is going the way of the dodo, or at least it doesn't seem as popular as it used to be. Well, is that so, Clayton? Yeah, well, hopefully everyone stays safe. Surveying, yes, I was surveying the area. Yeah, very true, Godwin, very true. Yeah, Jeanette wasn't around to check out that library. I know she loves to look at the old library buildings. She'll probably see it in the replay, perhaps. we got some ping pong. Oh, that guy doesn't mess around there. Look at the guy on the right. Holy jeez. That's like Forrest Gump level ping ponging. Oh yeah, Godwin. Wow, I don't remember that. He's prepping for the Olympics. Yeah. Well, looks like my battery is down to 14%, so that's should give me just enough time to get up here to my final destination. Lots of people enjoying the park. This is Riverdale Park East. But we all know why I wanted to come here, because Riverdale Park East's best feature will be unveiled momentarily. My day has been good and the weather is really great. It's just ideal summer weather right now. Not too hot, not too humid. No, I did not, Michael Ligon. It always takes longer than you think to get up to this high point here at Riverdale Park. It always seems to be just a little bit further. We're almost there. Just a little bit further. I guess most people aren't aware of that, Jim Martin. But okay, finally we've reached the point that this is all about. This is what it's all about right here. Look at that. And the sun is setting very nicely. This is fantastic. That's right. This is Toronto. This is what it's all about. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the, over 2 hour long walk all around East End. Went through Danforth, Main Street, Kingston Road, Green Street, Leslieville, Riverside. Went all over the place. And ending here at the most awesome skyline view. One of the most awesome skyline views in North America, if not the world. So thanks everyone. And thank you to everyone for the generous super chats. It's always very much appreciated. Your support means more to me than you know. And thanks for all the comments as usual. And good to see some new people, some new names, from some new places. And I hope to see you come back next time, all the new people, as well as all the old regulars. Not that you're old, you know what I mean. So on that note, have a great weekend. And I'll see you all again soon. Take in the view. Have a good night, everyone.